Okay, everybody. It's championship week, and I'm back with another game preview and score prediction. The ACC Championship between the 10-2 Clemson Tigers and the 9-3 North Carolina Tar Heels. And I'm gonna start out talking about these Tar Heels in the great state of North Carolina where I'm at. But anyway, as far as their offense, averaging 320 yards, basically 321 yards passing, 160 yards rushing for a total of 480. And guess what? I think they can get that against this Clemson offense, considering what South Carolina did to them last week. And then defensively, North Carolina is giving up 273 yards passing per game, 169 rushing per game for 442. Do I think they'll give up 273 passing? It's possible. But with you know, DJ Ungualele, I don't think he'll have 273 yards passing unless he all of a sudden pull out one of these games that he very seldom have. Well, passing the ball anyway. Unless he pull out one of those, I don't think they'll get 273 yards through the air. Do I think they'll get 169 on the ground? Possible. Yeah, I do. But anyway, North Carolina's defense is giving up 442 yards a game. But I don't think they'll give up that many yards in this game, only because of DJ. Clemson need a better quarterback for that. So I think this is going to be a close game. Just my opinion. But as far as North Carolina QB, Drake Maye, he's through for almost 3,900 yards. He has 35 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. I do think he'll get 2 or 3 touchdowns through the air in this game against this Clemson defense. You know, Clemson was supposed to have basically the best defense in college football coming into the season. Well, that is not so, as we have seen. But anyway, yeah, 35 touchdowns for Drake Maye. He also has 6 touchdowns on the ground. So he has 629 yards rushing. So he can get it done on the ground too. So he's accounted for 41 touchdowns for the Tar Heels. So he's a guy they better keep an eye on, plain and damn simple. Because he might just tear up this Clemson defense through the air and on the ground. Running back, Elijah Green, 443 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns. He also has 89 yards receiving with a touchdown. Another running back, Omarion Hampton, 396 yards on the ground with 6 touchdowns and 1 through the air. Caleb Hood, 250 yards, 1 touchdown. DJ Jones, he only got 111 yards with a touchdown. And then George Pettaway, he got 2 touchdowns on the ground. So they got several guys who can tote the ball, guys who can get in the end zone. But Elijah Green and Omarion Hampton, they might be a problem for Clemson's defense. So Clemson, your defense ain't all that. I just want you to know that, Clemson fans. All right, but don't get mad at me because your defense ain't all that. And we seen it from what South Carolina and Spencer the Rattlesnake Rattler did to you last week. Okay, plain and simple. As far as receiving, Josh Downs is the go-to guy. 929 yards and 11 touchdowns. Not bad. Then you got Anton Green, 745 yards, 7 touchdowns. Bryson Nesbitt, 459 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kamari Morales, 304 yards, 4 touchdowns. Cabe Paysauer, 20 yards, 3 touchdowns. J.J. Jones, 402 yards, 2 touchdowns. Then you got Gavin Blackwell coming in, 229 yards and a touchdown. And then Josh Carpenhaver, 198 yards. But this guy is throwing this damn ball. 900-yard receiver, 700-yard receiver, 400-yard receiver, 300-yard receivers. So he's got some receivers. He's got some receivers. And those damn corners and DBs and linebackers for Clemson, I don't know about them. I don't know about them. Considering what Spencer the Rattlesnake Rattler did to him. Plain and simple. But anyway, all right. North Carolina defensively, as far as turnovers, they got 8 interceptions on the season, and they got 5 fumble recoveries. So 13 turnovers on the season. Do I think they can get some turnovers this game? Yes, I do. Why do I think that? Because you got DJ Uiagalelei as your quarterback. And far as his accuracy, his passing, it don't do nothing for me. So unless he come out and have one of these passing games that he rarely have. Plain and simple. All right. Talking about the Clemson Tigers. Coming in at 9-2. Coming off a loss to the South Carolina Gamecocks and Spencer the Rattlesnake Rattler, I might add. They might be pissed off, him and them guys and old Dabo. They might come in with a vengeance. So, we'll see. Offensively, they average 218 yards passing, 188 rushing for 406. Do I think Uiagalelei can get 218 yards passing? Yeah, I do. That ain't asking too much. I mean, Jesus. Do I think they can have 188 yards rushing? Yes, I do. All right. Defensively, they giving up 226 yards passing, 99 rushing for 325. 325. Do I think this Clemson defense will give up more than 325 points this game? Yards this game? I do. I do. Because Drake Mave, if Spencer Rattler lit this secondary up, Drake Mave can do it too. I know he can. I know he can, man. So that ain't even a damn issue. But I think they'll give up more than 325 yards in this ACC Championship game. DJ Uiagalelei, he got a little over 2,500 yards passing, 22 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I think he'll have at least 1 interception this game. I do. Maybe Dabo had to do what he did before and bench Uiagalelei or DJ. Maybe had to bench him for Cade Klubnik. Bring him in. Cade Klubnik. Look, he seems to be accurate in the little amount of playing time that he had. But who knows? If he had to play a whole half or a quarter and a half, will he continue to be that way? Never know. So, but anyway, Will Shipley. I like Will Shipley, man. He has almost 1,100 yards rushing with 14 touchdowns and 195 yards through the air or receiving. Uiagalelei, he has rushed for 7 touchdowns now. He got 545 yards rushing. So we know he can run. It's just his pass and his decisions that gets me. So we know he can run. So he got 7 touchdowns on the ground. Phil Maffa, 466 yards on the ground with 3 touchdowns. And Kobe Pace, he has 3 touchdowns, which on 74 yards. That's got to be, garbage time. For his receiving, Antoine Williams, he has 4 touchdowns on 531 yards receiving. Then you got Davis Allen, 374 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ngata, 396 yards on 2 touchdowns. And then Collins with 5 touchdowns on 373 yards receiving. Brendan Stew, 4 touchdowns. And Spector with 2 touchdowns. That's basically the touchdowns through the air. So, anyway, your main go-to guy is Antoine Williams with 523 yards. It's going to take more than him and Davis Allen and Joseph Ngata and Bo Collins. Bo Collins got 5 touchdowns on 373 yards. But I think it's going to take more than that. As you can see, daggone North Carolina's defense, they getting turnovers. And like I said, I think they'll get at least 1 interception this game. At least 1. All because I have no confidence in DJ. As far as the defense, now, Clemson defense is getting turnovers. But I don't think they the best, the defense that they was cracked up to be coming into this game. I mean, into this season. But they getting some turnovers, man. They got 5, 9, 10, 11 interceptions on the season. Do I think Drake Maeve, do I think Maeve might throw a touchdown? Maybe. Maybe, but going by, but he usually take care of the ball. Like I say, he got 35 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So he's taking care of the ball for the most part. But, I mean, anything's possible. These Clemson Tigers secondary guys, they are getting interceptions, so they could get one. But I just think that North Carolina's secondary got a better chance of getting turnovers and getting interception. I think their chances are better than Clemson's, being that there's a big difference in the quarterbacks. So, big difference between Drake Maeve and DJ. So it is what it is. As far as fumble recoveries, Clemson got 5, 6. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fumble recoveries on the season. So damn, that's 18 turnovers. So they might get 1 or 2, turnovers this game. And like I say, North Carolina may get a couple. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you, I got North Carolina winning the ACC Championship. That's just me. I think they playing better. Well, offensively, I think they playing better than Clemson. And I think that defense is good enough to beat Clemson. And I think it all going to come down to the quarterbacks. That's what I think it's going to come down to. So I'm picking North Carolina to win this game. And yes, I am. And what my score going to be? I'll say North Carolina. I don't know, man. North Carolina. North Carolina 34. North Carolina 34. Clemson 24. Yeah. North Carolina 34. Clemson 24. That's my final answer, and I'm sticking with it. Sorry, Dabo. You lose. Roll damn Tide.